What's going on, guys? So I wanted to go over a piece of equipment we got. This is a generator, the Craftsman 2500i gas power generator. This obviously isn't too lawn related. The reason I got this is because we're doing a few Halloween and Christmas parades. So we're gonna load one of these on the back of the dump truck, and then I have a smaller inverter for the other setup. So I just wanted to kind of go over this generator, since if you go on YouTube, there's not much about it out there. But right off the bat, this is from Lowe's. Has a 3-year limited warranty. You know, you sign with all that online just in case. This is gas, pull start, but this is like their mid-grade, I guess, for what they had there. I didn't want to go too cheap or too expensive, obviously. I don't really have a reason for, I mean, you can always use a generator, but we never really, you know, if I need to plug in like a little air conditioning unit, this will work. Or if I need to keep like the mini fridge plugged in or whatever, it'll work. But regardless, this is for a few inflatables and some lights and a few things going on that we're going to do here shortly. So again, Lowe's, $650. I'm going to go over kind of the unboxing I did and the setup. So first things first, this is the box it comes in from Lowe's for your oil. The tool in here for the spark plug. That's that, yeah, for the spark plug. Jumper cables, I guess, or chart, whatever. This is the oil it came with. Not really branded with anything, so I guess, I don't know. I'll get my own good oil for this, but that's what it came with, and the documentation and everything like that. So I'm not going to unscrew it now, but I'm going to show you the side here. Let me go inside here. So the back panel, this is the back panel here. These 4 screws come off, and there's an oil, little oil plug down there where you got to drain or fill the oil and then drain it. You got to tilt it on its side. I mean, this thing isn't too light, but it's also not heavy, so it's going to be heavy to change the oil. But these 4 come undone, and then fill the oil down there. Right here, this is the spark plug right in there. The exhaust is on this side. This is gas, like I said earlier, and the gas cap is right up there. So go around to the other side here. Check this out. So just gonna give you a little look here for a second. Got your 30 amp 120 volt. You got a few regular receptacles down here. There's a couple USB ports here if you got a phone, iPad, whatever you have, all that stuff. That's right in here, right in there. So these covers go back on, and then 1, 2, and there's a little one there. Not too sure what this stuff is here. I'm not going to be messing with these knobs. Don't need to. I have no idea what it is. Like I said, I'm just throwing a few Christmas lights on here and a few inflatables. But this is, when I start it up here in a second, it's off. Get this up. Off, run, and choke. So obviously you're going to go to the choke and then flip it to run. Now, one thing I have noticed with these with this generator, the videos I have watched about it, needs regular gas, nothing fancy. Generators aren't ran every day. You need to keep these carbs clean. So I use Stabil. Let me show you. Stabil and Seafoam, real quick. With everything we use in here, every piece of tool I have, bunch of Stabil. Stabil storage. That's your best bet. I don't drain anything. I drain 0 tools. I know people can say that's right or wrong. I know they did it back in the day, but those lines need to stay lubricated. Listen, do what you want, but I'm telling you right now, I don't suggest it, and I never have. Stabil storage, and I also put about a tablespoon of Seafoam and everything. Once in a while, and in the winter, I put 1 tablespoon in the winter, and then every once in a while through the season, I put some Seafoam in there. You can do your research on that stuff. Just take care of your equipment. I've never had an engine problem or anything with fuel because I've always used that stuff religiously. So it's one thing I've noticed guys haven't done when they were pouring their gas in here. They haven't said anything about it. Maybe they had it in there and didn't say anything. I don't know, but please, these things are not ran all the time, so you gotta have stable or some type of fuel stabilizer in there. It doesn't have to be that, but look into your long-term fuel stabilizers, you know. So that's pretty much that. I'll get it cold started here shortly and let it run. Now too, with these, before I forget, you gotta let like these cylinders get oiled up and everything. So when you first get any generator, you're supposed to let it run for about 10-15 minutes. I had a small one back in the day, and I just remember, you know, my father telling me to do that. So I'm gonna let this run just for a few minutes to hear it. But if you buy one, let it run for like 10-15 minutes. Sometimes people online say 30, but I did 10-15 back in the day, and I did about 10-15 shortly with this. So all right, so show it from the start. Spin this on choke, which is on the other side, and then right when I get it to pull start, I'm going to switch it over to run. So it. Like I said, switch it over, choke to run. This thing is really quiet. I mean, you can kind of tell how far away I am from it right now. This thing's really quiet, which is pretty cool. A lot of generators are loud, but I believe the Hondas are actually even quieter, but I'm very surprised how quiet this thing is. But that's that. So, like I said, let it run for a little bit. Do that. And then also, when you have these generators, don't have anything plugged in when you're starting it up. So start it up and then plug everything in, and then when you're turning them off, unplug everything and then turn the generator off. So again, keep everything unplugged, turn the generator on, and then plug everything in. When you're done, unplug everything, then turn the generator off. All right? That's one thing I have known about these things, but I mean, it's really quiet, believe it or not. And then you can see, I don't know, like I said, it's quiet, but I don't know how much you can really hear me. So, engine's good. There's one knob up here, and I'll show you closer in a second. That's like your check engine light, so something's wrong, and then there's your oil light. Engine light, check engine, oil. And that's your CO detection right there. Right? So, I am sort of kind of outside. Give me a break, I'm just kind of doing this real quick. So, this is gas, so it has to stay outside. You can't have this in your bedroom with your phone plugged in. So, you want to keep this outside and away, but that's kind of it, guys. This was about $650 with taxes. I think it was like $670, $680. Like I said, I'm just gonna plug a few things in. I just wanted to get something relatively not expensive. You turn this off. So when you turn this off, right to off, okay? So that's kind of that, guys. Just wanted to kind of throw an update up here. Haven't seen much about these on YouTube, so thought I'd make one. Again, this is that Craftsman 2500i, 2200 watt. And then I believe, and so with this wattage, so this is a 2500 and it's 2200 watts. You have to stay at around 2200 watts. You don't want to go 25 over, or you don't even really want to go at 25 on these machines. Again, every machine's different. This is like the first big boy generator, and it's not even really a big boy generator I've ever owned, but really that's kind of it, guys. I'll show you, and again, everything has like pretty much what I said here with unplugging and plugging in before you turn and turn off. If you didn't really listen to that, go and rewind a little bit and listen to that. It's pretty important when you're plugging your things in and out. And that's it, guys. And my biggest thing too is, you know, put some type of fuel stabilizer in here. If you run it for like a storm or a hurricane and then you don't touch it for a few months, fuel is not as good as it used to be, and you know, it might not start up when you need it. You know, something like this I'm just going to start up every month just to run, you know, and then, you know, if I'm bored, dump out and put some fresh fuel in every year at least. But again, stabilizer, and that's about it. And then real quick, guys, I'll give you a closer look. I know everyone was kind of looking at these panels, doing this one-handed, so just bear with me. This is everything here on the side. I'll get zoomed in here so you can really see. This is the only place to plug everything in. So if this does help with your purchase, that's why I'm kind of getting up close here with everything. And this is just your CO alarm right here. That's nothing. Like I said, the lights run, choke, off. That's everything there, guys. Just wanted to kind of pan that because you couldn't really see in the other videos what you're getting. Again, not really lawn related, but something to have, you know, just to have on standby. Who knows? You know, one day, you know, you run all electric and you might have to carry one of these around to charge your batteries. But all right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.